Moving on, the next one, I'm gonna take a win on this one, and that's Jedrick Wills.
Yeah.
Mike, I think you and I kind of ran the Jedrick fan club. We saw him as an underclassman. He was kind of out of shape. He didn't he didn't look like anything, but he just was so technically sound. So
Unbelievable.
we had him basically. I think we made him a 5-star after we saw him at the as an underclassman at the 5-star challenge, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is a kid, when you looked at him, you're like, okay, guard, road grader, out of shape. And then you watch him play tackle, and his reset was one of the best I've seen in the last probably 10 years. His feet are just so elite, and there was just no one who could get past him. It didn't matter. You could counter, whatever your first move was, he was ready for you, and then your counter, he was ready for you as well. He just dominated people that first year and then the second year as well. So he was a complete no-brainer. But I swear, if you lined up 10 offensive linemen and didn't look at film and didn't watch them compete and said, which one is the 5-star, he'd be the last kid he would have picked.
Yeah, for sure. And he was a guy that he did though transform physically. I mean, if you looked at him from the first time we saw him heading into his junior year to the Under Armour game when he was a senior, I mean, it totally different. I mean, just a physical transformation and a guy that looked totally different. And uh, we were out on a limb, right? I think we were the only ones that ranked him as a 5-star.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people might have thought to move him to guard or start him at guard or, project him at guard. So, he's one of those that you definitely have to see to appreciate, because I was skeptical. I mean, the first time I saw him, I'm like, really? And then so you see him and you see how technically sound he is and how great he was. But it's hard to describe how well he worked off of contact and the second move of somebody. I've never seen him flat-footed. I've never seen him just whiff, and that's impressive for a guy who, not only plays, at the SEC level, but I just think he's a plug-in guy at the NFL level and a 10 to 12 year, Pro Bowler.